My family has a long history of building pianos in Singapore. In fact, we were the first piano builders in Singapore. I've been exposed to a trade for quite a while, but I never really thought much of it. The interest started when I first helped my dad in repairing guitars in his shop. And it progressed to building guitars from kits. And my interests grew. I traveled to Goa and learned guitar building from Chris Horton. From 2005 to 2009, I tried putting together my own guitars in Singapore under the brand Maestro Guitars. Over time, I wanted to build better in guitars, and I have to find a way to control every single aspect of the production process. I established my own workshop in 2010, and that's where to make everything from scratch. And after a few years, I decided to change my focus and learn guitar voicing from master luthier Ervin Somogyi. I reached out to Somogyi in 2014 and explained to him my ideas and my goals. I was trying to learn his voicing methods. I would say the most important thing I learned from Ervin was a structured way of understanding how the construction affects the tone and the response of the guitar. Over the last 9 years, the way how I voice my instruments kept changing and refining, and to a point that I ventured into different style of bracing, such as falcate as well. It took me a couple of years of constant reviewing with him until 2022, until I felt comfortable enough to make something under my own name. At Hozen Guitars, we have 3 core pillars. First pillar being hand voice. All the guitars are hand voiced by myself in the bracing that I have relentlessly refined with Ervin, resulting in the best possible tone and response. Many brands and companies can produce hundreds and thousands of guitars that is consistent with perfect finish per year. But these guitars cannot compare to the responsiveness of a hand voice instrument. It's very evident when you play it. What we make are instruments that respond in the way you want. The ebb and the flow when you dig in and push the guitar. The sound is even, balanced with lush, rich overtones. The kind that you will get from a very skilled singer-built luthier. What we want to do is to bring out the best response in every single guitar that we are building, to pay the special attention to the characteristics of each wood that's being used, noticing the minute details as we flex the wood, as we brace the wood, and how the top reacts when we excite it. From there, we can adjust the position and the mesh that is ideal for the tonal response that we actually want. While measurements can be used as a standard guide, the experience here is more essential for fine-tuning the response to the best it can be. The second pillar is ergonomics. If a guitarist is playing fingerstyle or is a serious student, they are likely to be playing on the instrument for an extended period of time. Comfort is really critical when it comes to extended playing. I don't believe we need to sacrifice comfort for tone. We fitted our guitars with beveled armrests, sound port, and incorporated the famous Menzel wedge. This results in the tapered structure, maintains the same amount of internal airspace that's inside the guitar, but at the same time, it makes the player feel like you're playing a smaller size instrument. Besides that, we also use the plaque machine for high precision leveling and crowning of the frets, and this translates into very smooth and comfortable playing experience. I believe that a Hozen guitar should be a timepiece, something a player will hang on for life and eventually pass down to the next generation. In order to achieve that, the instrument should not only sound good, but also feel incredible. The third pillar, which is the last pillar, is team building. A combination of being a hand voice with all the ergonomic features that's built in, it can be a very labor-intensive creation process. I put together a team of very talented builders. Each of them are responsible for various steps of the building process. And this increased the efficiency and reduced the cost of building by almost as much as 400%. The key thing is communication. Communication is really important. A team leader must be there to relay the concept to the entire team. The leader also ensures that every single step of the build process is of a standard quality before it passes on to the next one. I'm really blessed, to have such a team that can really gel together well.